Welcome back. This is part 2 of our series on poetic devices in songwriting. In part 1, we looked at sound and structural devices, things like rhyme, rhythm and repetition. Today, we're focusing on figurative language, those devices that help your lyrics feel richer, deeper and more emotionally powerful. And remember, if you're using tools like ChatGPT or just your own creativity, knowing these terms will help you write better lyrics and make better prompts. So let's get into it, and I'll guide you through each technique step by step with examples from well-known songs. Firstly, let's look at irony and sarcasm. Irony is when something happens or is said that is the opposite of what you'd expect. Example, Alanis Morissette Ironic. It's a free ride when you've already paid. This song is packed with ironic situations, things that go against what you think should happen. Sarcasm, on the other hand, is a form of irony that's usually meant to be funny or mocking, like saying, I just love sitting in the traffic for 2 hours. Of course you don't, that's sarcasm at work. Next, let's explore metaphor and simile, two of the most common tools in figurative writing. A metaphor is when you say something is something else, not literally, but to create a vivid comparison. For instance, in the Katy Perry song Firework, she sings, Baby, you're a firework. The person she's singing about is not literally a firework, but the metaphor shows that the person is exciting, bright and full of energy. A simile works in a similar way, but uses like or as. For instance, in Dolly Parton's Jolene, your voice is soft like summer rain. The simile paints a gentle, calming image. Moving on to deeper meanings, let's talk about allegory, symbolism and allusion. An allegory is like a hidden story inside another story. In My Chemical Romance's Welcome to the Black Parade, it could be seen as an allegory for death, loss and perseverance. It's not just about a parade, it's about how we carry on. Symbolism uses objects, people or actions to represent something more. In Green Day's She, the word she might symbolise the pressure society puts on women or even a struggle for identity. Allusion is when a lyric refers to something famous, a book, a movie or a historical figure without explaining it. In The Offspring's Let the Bad Times Roll, Machiavelli flow alludes to the philosopher Machiavelli, hinting at cunning or manipulation. Let's now look at devices that use contrast and clever wordplay, like oxymoron, antithesis, pun and paradox. An oxymoron puts two opposite words together, like in Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun. Black hole and sun are total opposites, light and dark, but together they create a haunting image. In Blink-182's Adam's song, the lyric, I never thought I'd die alone, I laughed the loudest, who'd have known. Joy and loneliness in the same breath, that's antithesis. In The Who's Pinball Wizard, such a supple wrist could mean pinball skill or hint at something more cheeky. That double meaning, it's called a double entendre. A paradox is a statement that sounds like it contradicts itself but actually reveals truth. In The Smiths' Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now, he found the job he wanted and now he's miserable. That's the twist of a paradox. Now let's turn to devices that amplify emotion, like hyperbole, euphemism and imagery. Hyperbole is an exaggeration used for effect. In the Proclaimers' 500 miles, I would walk 500 miles. Probably not literally, but it shows how much they care. A euphemism softens something harsh or direct. In Green Day's Wake Me Up When September Ends, 7 years has gone so fast might be a gentler way of reflecting on grief or loss. In Blink-182's I Miss You, the shadow in the background of the morgue, that line uses visual, emotional and atmospheric detail to create a chilling image. Let's move on to some less common but powerful figurative tools. Apostrophe is when you speak directly to someone who isn't there or can't respond. In Adele's Hello, she speaks directly to someone from her past. They're not present, but the emotional weight is very real. Lillotes is when you make a point by using a double negative, often to be polite or understand. Instead of saying it was amazing, you might say it wasn't bad, subtle but effective. Transferred epithet is when an adjective is applied to the wrong noun on purpose. In Jimmy Eat World's Hear You Me, the lyric, on sleepless roads the sleepless glow. The roads aren't sleepless, the people are. It gives the line an emotional twist. Finally, let's look at personification. Personification gives human traits to non-human things. In Green Day's Boulevard of Broken Dreams, in the lyric I walk a lonely road, the road can't feel lonely, but we know the singer does. Metonymy is when you refer to something by something closely related to it. For example, the crown stands for the monarchy. Synecdoche is when a part represents the whole. In Blink-182's I Miss You, you're already the voice inside my head. Here, voice could represent the whole person, a memory, a feeling, or a haunting presence. So we've covered a wide range of figurative language devices, from irony to imagery, simile to synecdoche, and now you've got a toolkit for writing lyrics that are more vivid, emotional, and packed with meaning. Whether you're writing lyrics from scratch or feeding prompts into ChatGPT, knowing these devices helps you craft songs that connect, songs with layers, emotion, and staying power. In part 3, we'll explore expressive elements and literary devices, including tone and mood. So if you found this useful, hit like, subscribe, and comment below. What's the lyric you love that uses figurative language, and why does it work?